Hello, we are live. I've got the game loading right now. I have a minute for it to load up. I believe my headphones are working correctly for once. That's pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm getting chat pulled up. We're good to go. And good timing, because this is just about ready. We're going to continue and get to it. I love this so much. I was facing this way, though. Yes, I'm importing green engines. This is incredible. I would have forgotten all of this. That I have the graphene production where it needs to be, that I have that I need 8 particle containers. I mean, this is nice. This isn't running. Why isn't this running? Because I'm out of oil, apparently? Why am I out of oil? Because I'm out of graphene. Or rather, because I'm full on graphene. Why am I full on graphene? Because of this. That's... because I have another source of... or not graphene, but graphite, rather. Well, I mean, it is kind of both, right? I'm full on graphite, which means I'm not actually using any, well, So it's kind of an interesting position I find myself in. I think that the solution is just to build a splitter, because I'm sort of out of luck on this. Is this the problem? This is full of graphite. These are all full of graphite. This is maybe a bit louder than I remember it. That's alright. I think I took care of it pretty quick there. Alright. Easy solution, splitter, and some of that. And then we throw down a depot on top. Maybe even a few more. Where are my depots at? There we go. Let's make 2 more. We'll just let that go. So right away I'm seeing that things are flowing again, which is good.
Replication complete.
It's really important that this stuff keeps flowing. Ooh, that's actually, though, not the real problem, is it? Because it occurs to me that I should still have... Oh, you know why? Because this is all backed up to here. We're not actually using the hydrogen, right? It's all... Yeah, okay. Therein lies the problem. I have... Hydrogen is actually one of the bottlenecks here, too. Really, then, to keep it going, I should almost cautiously feel like I should hook this up. Why isn't this running? Because it has no oil. It has no oil because... Yeah, okay. That makes sense, though, right? The ratio is a bit screwy. So I've just got to make sure the hydrogen keeps flowing. And we do have an awful lot of the stuff, don't we? More than I probably need, but... Oh, that's not true, though, right? Because this is going to use a lot of it. So I need to import the green engines. I need 8 particle containers. Assemblers, right. And where are these made? In an assembler. Okay. So then I really do need another interstellar logistics.
Insufficient materials.
That's going to take a bit, isn't it? Because I don't have the graphene. But I happen to have a whole bunch of it right here. There we go. I think graphene continues to be the bottleneck, interestingly. Yep, but that's alright. I only need the one. But I also need a bunch of bots to feed it, right? I need interstellar logistics vessels, which needs a bunch of processors. 10 each, actually. Alright, let's find the processors. The processors are somewhere out here.
Cruise mode.
There we go. They're out here.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
I think this is actually it right here. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was so much easier to just make it here. What am I missing then? Reinforced thrusters? Is that really my... Okay. Annoying, but I'm gonna go back. Right back where I came from.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Not here, but close to it anyway. Yeah.
Flight mode.
Okay, and then I actually do probably need more because these need 5 each. So I need 10
Replication
per.
complete.
Okay. Then it really is just titanium alloy, but what am... Oh. I need more titanium alloy though.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Here it is. Even more. Alright, now we're set.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
I think this is close to it anyway. We're kind of out here. There we go. Okay. That'll do it. Where do I want to do this building? I'm pretty sure I said
Flight mode.
this was a good spot out here, right? Maybe not there specifically, but like near it. Kind of off in this area. Oh my gosh, this is an interstellar logistics right here. Oh, this is kind of not where I wanted to build though, right? I wanted to go near the nice copper reserves and iron reserves. Where was that? It's tough because I built on top of it now, so I don't quite know. But you know what? I'm importing it, right? From... Like, this is getting copper from somewhere, isn't it? It's getting stone, I guess. There was some free copper that I had saved up just for this. And iron. That's not it. Yeah, I don't remember where it was. Was it this? It was near here. I remember it was near there. It's this, apparently. Literally halfway around the world? Really? No, that's not right, is it? It must be.
Flight mode.
Wait, how did I wind up here? Right, so this is where I wanted to go, and then it's this here. Yeah, this is all definitely the place to build. Alright, is this not really close to the other interstellar logistics? No, it's not. It's like the other one's out there. I guess I could have imported and used a planetary logistics, but oh well. Alright, interstellar logistics are one of these. Is really not one of these. Cosmo? Transportation. Alright, the hive is definitely getting irritated by my presence. I mean, you can see that. This is going to be a remote receiver and a local provider. And then let's throw down my logistics bots. Alright, they're grabbing all kinds of that stuff. That'll be enough to make these. As long as I have copper, which I do. Okay, I need 8 of these. And then what is it? It's like control, or is it shift, or is it tab? Tab is the one. And this is sorta-ish near the poles, which is a bit annoying, but... Alright, this territory is all kinda bad for building, which works for me, honestly. I think if we come down like so, sort of like this, that's all graphene, and then we have copper here. Oh, I already had some. Yikes. Yeah, because I dug them up at the... Okay.
Replication complete.
Let's build it up here. This is probably the best way to go about it, right? Okay, this needs sort of 3 components. I don't love this spot, I gotta be honest. Maybe I build it out here, and then I just dig up that line that I built over there. This winds up right on the edge, though, doesn't it? Does that... Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is too close to the pole. I hate it. This spot looked so nice, but now that I look, it's like... That's the pole right there. In fact, this is pretty dang close to where I built. Yeah. Okay. Well, what I can do is I can kind of come across here. Right? This is how you work around building on the poles. Right? And then you just kind of come down and do it like... Yeah? Alright. Which one? Is this one the output belt, I think? Now I do need to offset these if I'm gonna do it like this, right? Alright, and then finally you come up and over. And then I definitely want like a bunch of these because they each need 40 actually. Gonna look kind of like this. Likewise, we need the same thing but going the other way. So this one needs to come out by 1. Go. I'm gonna turn a bit so that way I can see.
Replication complete.
There we go. Something is... yeah, okay. I thought so. I thought something seemed wrong there, and yeah, I was correct. There we go. These are going to be making particle containers. Let's see how that looks. I might need to optimize this setup a bit. Okay, and I think it's gonna look kind of like that. There we go. And then we just need outputs. These are all operational. It's nice because this is a slow recipe. I might actually be doing okay to just use these normal belts. Finally, a splitter. My last one even. And then triple depots probably. Okay. I mean, we're really staying on top of it. This is good stuff.
Replication complete.
Alright, that is... well, not quite, because these particle containers need to become strange matter. And then the strange matter needs diamonds. Therein lies the struggle, right? So, first things first. To make it into strange matter, I need iron and hydrogen... No. Iron and deuterium to go with these. Right. I need 8 strange matters because I need one of those every second to make one of these every second. Strange matter is tough. I'm close, actually. I have the hardest parts. Right? I have the deuterium. I have the other stuff. I don't know. It's just thinking here. I think I'm good to go, right? If I've got the deuterium production where I want it, and I do, I have the diamond where I want it, which I don't, but diamond is not so bad, right? I have a ton of graphite. I can even use the graphite that I'm working with up here, because I have more graphite than I know what to do with. That's why I built this, and it's almost full. It's like half full. So, in fact, I'll probably do that, right? I'll probably start making diamonds with that. 1 graphite, 2 seconds to make 1 diamond. I need 4 diamonds every second. So I need to be making 8 diamonds. I need 8 smelters making diamonds. Now, the recipe up here... Give me a second. Where am I actually making this graphite? Obviously, some is going in there, but, like, up here? I really didn't use this coal at all? Okay.
Depleted.
What is that? That's a stone on Mesa 3. Where? Oh, for the production of... Okay. I'll keep an eye on that one. It's 2 seconds per graphite, isn't it? 2 coal takes 2 seconds to make 2 graphite. Wait, to make how much graphite? Did I read that right? No, it's 1 graphite. Okay. Uh-huh. I also do need to watch this. I'm not really prepared to fight the hive in any meaningful way. Whew, watching my dog here. She's a bit curious, but she's alright. She's respecting the cords and everything. So, I think I have more coal here than I know what to do with, too. So, I have that working for me. In fact, it's just leading nowhere? Is that right? What? Why did I build this? What do I need that for? I think I meant to put it here, but I just didn't use it. Okay. Well, there we go. Graphite solved. I happen to already have, like, everything I need right here.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Okay. Let us grab some stone from over here. How am I looking for glass? I'm kinda... I'm okay.
Cruise mode.
Alright, I think if we fly over the top, this is by far the easiest way to get back. Let's see. I should have started making the smelters. That's not even the bottleneck. That's kind of funny. It's the magnets.
Flight mode.
Which are right back where I came from. Ah.
Cruise ended.
I overshot, and I wound up by the blue spaghetti instead. One of these days I'll remember what it's called, because it's definitely not called that.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Here we are.
Flight mode.
Oh, I should have... Same thing, I should have been making the smelters this whole time. This coal isn't going anywhere, but do I need it for anything else? I'm also making these. These need plastic, which doesn't need coal. Okay. Yeah. I've got to watch this, though. I have other uses for the refined oil beyond just pumping it in there, right? Beyond just throwing it all away, basically. Is refined oil actually accumulate? Yeah, it is, because this was empty a bit ago. But I'm not making that much refined oil, and I kind of worry I won't have the plastic production I need for these crystals. But I only need, like, one every... Right? I need one every 12 seconds. No, I need one every second, because I have to make 12 of these. Right, in order to make the quantum chip. This concerns me, though, because processors are kind of, not that bad, but, like, kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know. This crystal is easily the worst piece of it, though, and that's not so bad. I don't... Cross that bridge when I get there, right? The strange matter is easily the hardest part of this. But I've got the worst aspects of it worked out. Because I've got the particle containers, which are the worst part of strange matter, dare I say. Right, so that brings us back to where we were. We should do this first. We got the containers, we've got the iron getting produced, and where was my deuterium again? I think it's like way over here, actually. That's not deuterium. But was I not making the deuterium over here? I already built it, so I just need to know where I built it. It's somewhere down here. It might even be this way, in hindsight. Deuterium? Where are ya? Somehow I've wound up in completely the wrong spot. Was it not down here? First, I thought I was already going this direction. That one still has quite a bit of stone. I'm just not that worried about it, actually. I mean, it's still staying full. Alright. I could have sworn I was putting the excess hydrogen from this somewhere. Maybe that's it. Maybe I don't have that much excess hydrogen. Maybe this was it. This was it. But we're actually full up on deuterium. But we've drained a ton of the hydrogen. That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's actually because we're full of... Oh. Well, there we go. I know what I'm doing if I need more... If I need more oil, that's for sure. I should be running tech, by the way. I should be upgrading stuff. Solar sail life 4, maybe some ray transmission efficiency, maybe vertical construction. All right. I've already got purple, right? I mean, research speed wouldn't be too bad. Let's do those, and then let's be prepared for some of this. Let's also get these planetary shields upgraded. I think these will be critical for dealing with the Dark Fog Hive. That is an imminent growing threat. Let's build more storage tanks, because I can. In fact, let's build one more still.
Replication complete.
Alright, that is maxed out at 4. That's what I thought. Oh well. So I mean, this is gonna keep the hydrogen flowing again. But that's the one thing I've got to keep in mind, is this is a bottleneck here. But I can pump that oil where it needs to go. Okay. We have a lot of deuterium. Is this really enough? I think I did the math and it checked out, but 1 doesn't seem like that much, right? So here's the deal. The deuterium has to make it over there. Along with some iron. This is not exactly prime real estate for building anything. You know, it's kind of near the coast, so it's a bit of a pain. I really wish they would recognize that I'm right here and build that first.
Flight mode.
Is this not... Yeah, I mean, it's still gotta come out here, right? It's gonna come up over the top and kinda ish out this way. I actually think this would be an okay spot to build my particle things. The particle accelerators, is it? Do I need particle accelerators? Whatever it's built in, I think it is a particle collider, that's it. Alright. And then we just need iron. Which I've already built. This is going to use like 2 iron a second, which is not that much in the grand scheme of things, but I mean, enough to be annoying. This, if I build it like this gives me room to expand.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
So I'm going to come over here so that way it can just finish the lines out here. There we go. And then I also have room to then tap into this with like a splitter down below. Okay. We are set to build our particle colliders. I do need the resources to actually build them, though. It's one of these. This one? Now, this is a pain in the ass. I gotta be upfront. This kind of sucks. I actually have enough of everything but the magnets. Yeah, okay. I need a ton of these. Because what? I need enough to make 1 strange matter per second, right? That's the deal? But it takes 8 seconds, so I have that. Also means I need 8 particle colliders. Okay. All of my resources are going to be up here. How are my ray receivers doing? I gotta be prepared to switch these to make photons too, by the way. Is there a way to change this? Or do I need a graviton lens to make photons? No, I don't know how to change this to photon mode, but... I'm not sure what to do with that, actually. Is there a way to change it? I guess I don't need it immediately.
Flight mode.
I don't know. Or maybe the Dyson swarm isn't good enough to make photons. I thought I had asked and determined that's not the case, but maybe. Right, so I really did say I need, if I'm making one of these per second, then I need one of you per second, which means I need one of you per second. And so I need 8 particle colliders to make 1 per second. So you need at least 160 of that titanium alloy. That's titanium alloy, plus... I lost it again? I need 160 of these. That means another 160 titanium alloy. Is that right? Carbon nanotubes. How many do I need? It's a massive number. 4 times 25 is 100 times 8. Really? I need 800 carbon nanotubes? Never mind, this is the worst part. Plus another 160, so I need 320. That's the wrong one. That's Okay. So I've got enough for that, plus graphene I need 80 and I'm covered there, plus I need 64 processing units, I'm covered, plus 400 green engines. I'm good on graphite. 400 green engines and 600 normal magnets.
Light mode.
400 green engines, 600 magnets. Those magnets are actually going to be harder than I thought. Nope, I've got them. I've got them already. Hey, look at that.
Light mode.
Wow. And then 400 green engines. Those are like down here. Somewhere. Here we go. That's it. Alright, that's enough to make my particle colliders. This is gonna take forever, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, just a minute here. Oh yeah, okay. My dog has a bone. She actually broke through it, which I did not expect. So you've got to keep an eye on that. I don't want her to break off a bunch of tiny pieces and choke on it. Wow, these frames are awful. That's okay.
Light mode.
Now, power for this thing. That scares me.
Upgrade.
I guess I can upgrade the ray receivers further, right? I know I need them for power, though, or for photons. No one says I can't make more, but... In fact, yeah, how's my... How's my usage of the Dyson sphere power? Oh, it's really low. In fact, no one says I've got to put the ray receivers on this planet. I could wrap them around Mesa 1. Now, my other big hope, by the way, is that I'll be able to make the destroyer and go after the hive before they can come for me. Right on, right on. Particle colliders. The last piece of strange matter. Otherwise, yeah, alright. I actually set myself up nicely to work on something else while that's going. That's another stone. Not great, but that's okay. Yeah, because I need to make more, more coal. Or more, graphite, specifically. Something like this. And then my thought was run the two kind of along each other. Kind of like that, and then you'll do outputs like this, and then we just move this line out this way. All right. And then I don't want to go too far. So it'll look like that. You'll be making graphite. The graphite then flows like so. And maybe it even needs to be green from here, because this is going to be pretty productive. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. If it starts to backlog this too bad, then yes. My hope, though, is that it will thin out here like that. Yeah. Okay. It's actually thinned out quite nicely. Ooh, this is full. How is it all full? No, it's not full. Oh, this line is just full, but this is just going to start filling up more, basically. Okay. Then what I can do, maybe a bit annoying, but I can branch off that and get it down here to make the diamonds. In fact, it's not there, but here. All right. There we go. Just gonna pop open this soda here. A bit thirsty. My wife will be home at some point, so this one is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I guess, you know, it's not that I can't stream when she's home, it's just I'd rather spend time with her when I can, when she's got some late nights, you know? Alright, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm also just really happy to finally have some kind of storage of these things. And this production can be increased a little if I want to. I'm not sure how much I want to, but I could throw one there. You know, obviously I've got the, well, I mean, this would have to be extended, because that's about perfect, but beyond that. And let's not forget then, I have a ton of leftover refined oil from my deuterium production. I mean, just a lot. So that's probably going to be used to make these crystals. Certainly this. And the plastic as well. That is another use for the graphite, by the way. I'm not using even close to as much as I'm pumping out this side. I could even splitter it again then, down here or something, or maybe like over here, and use some of that to make the organic crystals to then produce the Casimir crystals. That's gonna take a bit still. I might leave it running for a quick bathroom break, maybe?
Flight mode upgrade complete.
Alright, that's nice. One more layer of vertical construction. That's pretty good. I can also increase my labs as a result. Don't know that I want to, but I can. In fact, I might need to for greens, right? Because I want 12 labs? Yeah. Okay. Right. So, diamonds are made in a smelter, right? Yeah. I need 4 diamonds every second. That means I need 8 smelters for diamonds. That's gonna eat up a ton of my graphite. Will I have enough left for this? I don't know. But I have more coal, right, that I'm not tapped into. I mean, that... Oh yeah, I've got all of this. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I've got ways. I've got methods to get that. Alright. So we've got the deuterium there, we've got the iron there, we've got the particles there. It's really just the colliders that are my bottleneck at the moment. I'm gonna leave the game running and just hit the bathroom real quick. I will be right back.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode. Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Yeah, I was. Thank you for that. Jeez. Yeah, that was not good. Thank you for pointing that out. Holy crap. That's I've done that a few times, more than a few times, and it's always embarrassing. I'm just glad you caught it before it'd been like 2 hours. Right. So I still need diamonds. That's the last piece. And then I can make these graviton lenses, which could feed directly into a space warper, but is probably better served going right into the gravity matrices. I kind of want to make the diamonds here. Kinda. And I don't need diamonds for the other side of this, right? This definitely not. This does not need diamonds. Now, interestingly, if I can get my hands on grading crystals, which I can. Yeah, but is there any reason? I mean, I feel like these 8 grading crystals, I guess they're a natural resource as opposed to this needs to be manufactured. I guess. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I don't want to build diamonds here because I'll probably end up using some of this to make plastics or... Nah, plastic is probably going to get made down here, let's be honest. Well, I don't know. I also have all of this. Okay. But I never decided where to build this. I think... Really, even up here might be good? Possibly? It's a bit close to the logistics thing, though. Oh, maybe up here. I don't think I would use this land for anything else. There we go. And then this... Oh, do I have a splitter? Oh, you know what? I don't need one because I've got this. Alright. These are all going to be making diamond.
Flight mode.
Alright.
Flight mode.
That's pretty good. And then this just needs to come along the other side. This setup is also nice because it could be extended if it needs to be. I always say that every single time. And you know who never extends it is me. I'm the guy. I never extend it. I've got a lot of Mark IIs. I guess I don't have a reason not to use Mark IIs, so... Other than they're probably unnecessary. It also helps if I point them in the right direction. There we go. Got it. Ooh, Ooh, this does have power. This would reach. Can it be done this side? No. Can I... Anything at all I can do about this? Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm just out of luck, but... Nah, it's just not there. There we go. We'll extend the timeout a bit then. How's my supply looking, though? It is falling. Not quickly, but it is declining.
Light mode.
Probably a problem for another day, but I don't...
Light mode.
Well, I've got access to a lot more coal, so that's maybe the one saving grace, right? And, in fact, am I using... I'm not even using everything I'm drilling out. I could... That one's pretty good, but this one is accumulating a bunch of it. I could almost do 2 more smelters still. Alright. Let's do that then. Oh, and you know what? I actually need a bunch of these too. What? I keep pushing it off. Alright, this one though, this is the real one. Right, for real this time, I'm gonna finish my particle things. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good, eh? And then I just upgrade this. So I know I said it was for real this time. However, I lied. It was not for real this time after all. Wow, I don't... This one's not even for real. We'll let that finish. We'll be like halfway there, and then I know that I'm good this time. There we go. Am I overproducing? That's kind of the big question, right? Or is it backlogging still? No, I'm good. Okay. Nice thing is it kind of regulates itself-ish. You know, it keeps the speed where it needs to be. Let's see how it goes after this is wrapped up, right? Do we stay on top of it or not? Now, these particle colliders are they absolutely love to guzzle power. Right? That's what I kind of remember of them.
Complete.
I need foundation. Or maybe I don't. Maybe if I turn them like this, I'll be okay. I'm closer to the pole than I thought. I guess I don't know, maybe I can just foundation it up.
Replication complete.
I didn't realize I had foundations. So this is just making strange matter, so I need one space between them. In fact, probably not even, right? I can do it like, kind of like that. Oh, or these are all facing the wrong way now. I think I overshot that one. Right? And then these need... They're making strange matter. These need... Alright. Let's get this hooked up like that. Yeah, this really is closer to the pole than I realized. I don't like this at all then. Get this out of here. This is, and some of them are turned the wrong way too. Oh, jeez. Alright, that means I can break that all down. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I just put them up here. I've already got it most of the way done, right? In fact, am I able to run a line in there? No, it's too close. Alright. 5 min particle requires enough for 2 per second. Wait. What? Did I overshoot? Really? Hold up. I'm making 12 of these, so ultimately though it's going to be 1 per second. I need 1 strange matter per second, don't I? Right? I need 12 labs for this. I mean, that's not a shock. To make 1 per second. But ultimately, those 12 labs are going to take one of these every 2 seconds. Oh, you're right. Right? Wait. Hold up. I need... Because this makes 2, the math gets a bit screwy. Okay. Ultimately, this recipe gets performed once every 2 seconds, right? Because to make 1 green a second, this recipe occurs once every 2 seconds. So, therefore, I'm actually making double by accident. Right? Because I actually need... To make 1 per second, I need half of these every second. Or 1/2 a graviton lens every second. I think both maths check out. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing to just double it up anyway, because it'll feed into white nicely. Maybe. I don't know. You're right, though. I've got too many. It's alright. I need the particle colliders anyway to make... this, right? So it's not a complete throwaway. You're right, though. I need actually half of these. 4, I would think, is enough. Right? Because that makes...
Mineral depleted.
Mesa 1. Okay. I don't think that's going anywhere that crucial. You know what? I can do this anyway. Let's just see how much power these want to use. Of course I put those in the worst possible spot. Ah! What am I doing? Alright, this is gonna have to come
Upgrade
up.
complete.
Get that out of here. Something like this? Yes, I am back. Oh, thanks for a follow. You're the bee's knees. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I am back. And welcome back to you too, by the way. Alright, I think this checks out, and I conveniently have the production in place to make even more if I want to. That's also nice, though, for these particle containers, right? Okay, let's think it through. Getting messages from my wife. Is she... Oh. She's still at work, first of all. She sent me a picture from work. She's got an event and just, interesting stuff. She works with, she works with, teens and stuff, so, always fun stories there. She learned, like, the classic 6-7 long before anyone who wasn't, like, 15 heard of it.
Application
Not
complete.
exactly a huge claim to fame. It's actually a pretty bad meme in the grand scheme of things, but someone makes a good point that, like, we were over here laughing at E when we were that age. If you're, you know, like in your 20s or something. So, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna cut that off, but I have way more deuterium than I actually need. How much deuterium can each of these hold? Apparently a lot. Alright, how does this actually look in practice? I'm kind of afraid to know how much power this uses. How's my sufficiency? Holding out okay, actually. Oh, it's only powering one, though. Alright, strange matter. We've got it. How is sufficiency? Holding out. Barely, but it's there. Nope, this one is not running. I need to upgrade the deuterium intakes. Okay, we're good. That is... wow. So, I need more ray receivers for sure, first of all. Especially if I want... Oh yeah, that's right. I did that on purpose. And then I should make more splitters. There we go. Strange matter, everybody. Make deuterium fuel rods too and use for energy by now, the mini nuclear thing. You're right. I can upgrade my power supplies as well. Oh yeah, I need depots too. I feel like strange matter in general is just going to be useful. Alright, and then depots. There we go. Strange matter, done. That's still not the end, because I need diamonds. And I've got to finish the graviton lenses. Graviton lenses, I need... take 6 seconds. Is my math really correct? Yeah, it's like... it's the same thing, it's just it's called a depot. But it's basically a storage chest. I use the terms somewhat interchangeably. So the question is, do I want to actually be making more particle colliders? The other thing... so my Dyson sphere is making way more power than I'm using, and nobody says that I have to produce the photons here, right? Like, if I want to use them for power here for my main factory, I can. And maybe I should, dare I say. That being said, they're kind of expensive. I don't know.
Upgrade complete.
We're upgrading the planetary shields. I'm hoping that I'll have the opportunity to work on even better dark fog handling soon. I'm really afraid of the Hive, I gotta be honest. Is the Hive that bad? Do I really need to be that afraid of it? It feels like more of a, not late game, but like early mid-game threat. Maybe not even early mid-game, but like solidly mid-game. I could be dead wrong. Some of your guys' perspective on what is early and what is late is crazy. Your shields will protect you just fine as long as they're powered. Alright, well then I guess I'm good. I really only need the shields. I don't need to shoot back to stay alive. I mean, they are powered, and the whole planet is covered. I mean, obviously there's some weak spots. Some of it over crucial infrastructure, that's the only thing. They will break through your shields a long time from now. But they're okay for, like, the first attack, at least. Like, I'll be able to survive once or twice. I guess as long as I can survive long enough to build up some of these, right? Some of these destroyers. And then I need some, I think space fleet expansion, I guess. And then I just start building warships. These are all +4. That's gonna be... I mean, hopefully by the time I get to here, I'm able to take on Dark Fog, right? By the time I'm getting through that. Obviously here it's gonna take a bit, but... Okay. They will break through a long time from now, though. I guess my big question is, how long is a long time? Sufficiency is still going strong, shockingly. But you're ready to tank it. Here we go. The good thing is, kinda good, right? It all falls proportionately, so even if I eat through a ton of power like this, which is not great, everything falls proportionally, so I'm not actually going to be throwing everything off in doing so. They add a couple ships each attack. You'll survive the first bunch of attacks, not sure how many, more than 5, maybe 10 or more. You'll see how your shields are holding up. Okay. Got it. I mean, that's alright. I think I can tolerate that. Now, I'm already making the diamonds, so all that's left is that last step to turn it into graviton lenses, right?
Light mode.
In fact, maybe I do that up here. So I actually only need 3 of these. Right? Don't you have plasma cannons? I do, and I can work on those too. I haven't built any, but I've got them unlocked. 2 every... So if I make 12 of these... If I make 12 of these, I execute the recipe once every 2 seconds. Yes, the math still checks out. I'm, like, terrified that I've got it totally wrong. But, no, it's fine. It works. So I only need 3 of these to make... one every 2 seconds, yeah. Had to think for a second. I was about to say 1 every half second, but no, that was wrong. It's every 2 seconds. Oh yeah, and I've already got some. Maybe I build these a bit closer to the coast, actually. Kind of like this. 1 or 2 plasma cannons will severely hamper their ability to get through your shields. Okay, that's good to know, too. Alright, diamonds and strange matter.
Light mode.
That's the game right now. So, I think if I come out here, it'll be fine, because I have room to expand that way if I need to build on. Okay. Something like this will work. I probably don't even need that one. I've kind of changed the pattern, but that's okay. No, I broke the pattern all along. Alright. That, and then depots. Three of them. Oh, and I also need sorters. But we've got graviton lenses, so that's pretty good. I mean, that's really good. Having these lenses, that's half of the struggle, right? Now, for the other part that I've been kind of ignoring, but not totally. It's this. Hydrogen, we're good. Right? Didn't I determine we've got, like, a lot of hydrogen? We have a lot of hydrogen. We have way more hydrogen than I know what to do with. But that's not totally true, because I know that it's going into some of this production. So it's ultimately going here.
Upgrade complete.
Planetary Shield 3. I mean, these upgrades are also going to help deal with Dark Fog, right? Let's see. I want one of these every second. The titanium glass is easy enough that I'm not even really considering it a problem. I get 2 every time the recipe completes. I just want... And the processors are not bad. I mean, they're kind of hard, but not that hard. And then... This, then, is the worst part that remains. But the ratio is the big thing. I need one of these every 2 seconds, which means I need 3 making these, or I can do the full 6 if I want to. If I need 3 machines producing these, I need 2 of these, 2 of these every 2 seconds. So 1 a second anyway. Yeah, the math is... I mean, it's a lot, but I don't hate it. I'm kind of a numbers guy. You know, I do software by day, so... Alright, so I need 2 of these every 3 seconds. Oh, wait. Yeah. 6 of these every 6 seconds. So 1 a second. Right. So I need 12 of these, but ultimately I just need each of these to produce once every second, right? That's the math. So I really only need hold on. Once every second. Every second I need 1 Casimir crystal. So I need... That's good. That's good. I need 1 titanium crystal every second. That means that I need 1 organic crystal every second. That means 2 plastic every second. I think that's right. Have to have, I count what assembler you're using. I'm just using the same assembler for the whole process. Right, so that's 2 plastic every second. So I need 6 chemical facilities making plastic. To make plastic, I need oil and graphite. I have graphite. I got oil. The oil, though, is kind of out here. It's not that one. It was a different one, right? Because the one keeps filling up really bad. This is where the oil is. Wasn't it like 1 of plastic every 3 seconds? No, it's 2. I'm like 90% on that. Let me check one more time. 1 of these every second means 1 of these every second. Which means 1 of these every second, which means 2 of these every second, which is 6 chemical plants making plastic.
Flight mode. Replication complete.
In fact, if I have coal out here, it might be easier to just make it. No, I don't. Right, but the oil is somewhere out here, right? Nope, that's a turret. This is the oil that I'm trying to access, and I want it all the way over here. Yeah, okay. That's alright. Yeah, so let me throw down my plants so I can remember this is the spot. Direction doesn't matter, actually. This is offset a bit. Something happened here. That's fine, but I think it's just the planet's curvature getting me again. Alright. So this is what I'm tapping into, right? This? No, not this. In fact, this is staying quite... Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. It's these that I've got to watch for. Okay. This is gonna wrap basically all around the world. Right? Kinda, not that one, not the one up top. It's got to make it over to there. Alright. No two ways around it. I hate it, but it's got to be done. Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button there. Okay. Why don't you use a drone tower? I can, but... I don't know. I probably should. I think I even have one right there. I definitely do. You love the huge belt? Good news, I can at least offload all of this oil in here, right? There we go. I don't love that this is kind of crossing up over, like, everything here, but... Yeah, this is probably the best call, and I even have the interstellar logistics right there to deal with it. Because it can also do some local requesting.
Flight mode.
Alright. Where are the unpowered plants? Up here. I have a lot of huge belts, though. I mean, that's also playing into my mentality a bit. Is kind of what's one more massive belt. Alright, graphite comes from over here. This one is gonna be a big belt. But the good news is it's already somewhat built. Let's do it like that. And then... yeah, and then the oil can come from the tower. That might need an upgrade. We'll see. Alright, and then I want you to sort of locally request oil. Wow, I actually ran out of belts. That surprises me a little, that I ran out of belts. I thought for sure I'd make it. Oh well.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Where am I making belts? It's like somewhere out here, I think, kinda-ish.
Cruise ended.
That was actually perfect. Very nice.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Cruise mode.
Alright, come on. We're going this way.
Cruise ended. Flight
Alright. Not too bad at all. Now let's finish this up. I actually need more of these. Okay.
Replication complete.
And then again down here where it's gonna be like that. Okay. And then these can make plastic. Perfect. Plastic is underway. That plastic makes... not that one, but this one. I can use even more oil and some water to make... I need one of these every second, so I need 6 more chemical facilities. And then once I've got that, 1 per second, I should also then make a water pump or 2. Maybe 2 just to play it safe. Okay. That'll go into organic crystals. Those will go into titanium. Titanium, then, I should request from Interstellar. That's the easiest way to go about it. I've got the logistics thing right here. So that's easily the easiest way to do it. Once I've got the titanium crystals, those go into the Casimir crystals, and then finally into here. Sounds straightforward. It's not really that straightforward. There's actually quite a bit of moving parts, I think. Which, that's alright. We'll figure it out. We'll also leave some room to expand just in case I need it. I need 3 resources for these, right? And that dang curvature is biting me again. But that's actually alright. The offset can help. So we've got that for oil.
Replication complete.
Plastic. Maybe counterintuitive. I kind of want to go this way with it, so that way I can just put it all onto this belt and then pull the belt up like so. And then water's the last component. Water's not bad. I just need the water pumps. I guess I should have probably come across a little more, but that's okay.
Research complete.
Alright, attack drones. I'm getting a call. It's almost certainly spam, if I can just have them. Oh, they hung up. It was spam. I was like, what in the world? Who's calling me? I didn't recognize the number. I still pick up just in case, because we've got some projects that we're in the middle of where I might actually get numbers that I don't know who it is. So. Alright, there we go. We've got water coming in. If I need more water, and I think I very well might, that's fine. I'll make like 20 more of these, just to be on the safe side. I might have... No, I didn't overshoot, because this one... Let me, right, because there's an offset. Well then, in that case, maybe I don't want that one there. Maybe I want...
Replication
I don't
complete.
know. Something like... something like this. It's nice that these have 4 slots, so I don't have to be that cautious about it. I can kind of just go for it. There we go. Finally, I need enough of these to get the job done. And I happen to have just that many. Alright, another annoying thing, by the way, and I think that's what this phone call person did, is sometimes they call to leave a voicemail, right? Like, they go out of their way to try and reach your voicemail so that they can leave a message for you, and they don't wait for you to pick up. I absolutely loathe when they do that. It's like, why are you calling if you don't actually want me to answer you? It doesn't make any sense, honestly. So I'm definitely making too much plastic. The fact that I have a backlog tells me all I need to know, but I do have the organic crystals. Those then need titanium to become titanium crystal. Yeah, I need lots of it. I need 4 assemblers making titanium crystals. You all know what I'm talking about, though? Where they just call and then they, like, almost seem annoyed that you even pick up the phone. Like, I've had that where they just call you and then they're, like, almost angry that you dared to answer. Like, no, I want voicemail, almost. Alright, they did not leave a voicemail. That was some other thing that went
Upgrade
off.
complete.
Alright. Let's see. I need these assemblers built. And I'm going to do it in here, actually, because then I can just pull in the titanium. I can keep it compact if I want to, and I kind of do. I think I aimed for an offset, and I wound up not actually making the offset. There we go. These are making titanium crystals. It's gonna come kind of like this, and then that's gonna be like something like that, right? Alright, I'm gonna request titanium here. I might need more logistics bots, actually, just to stay on top of it all. Where do I run out? Steel, steel.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Let me get some steel then from up here somewhere. I think this is it.
Cruise ended.
That's pretty close.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Cruise mode.
I actually completely forget where I was going. Was it here? This is not it. I think it's on the other side, almost directly opposite. Yes, okay. This is it.
Replication complete.
It might have wound up a little bit. Nope, I thought it was a bit crooked, but it wasn't. Ooh, sufficiency is getting really bad. Doesn't surprise me, but I do need to get on top of that. That means more ray receivers for sure. Yeah. Okay. And then the Dyson sphere can easily handle, like, probably even 6 more on each side.
Mineral depleted.
Copper on Mesa 3? Which one, though? This one that's feeding into processors. Okay. Maybe a little concerning. That's alright. I think I determined I'm making the processors for this one off-world. Oh yeah, I also wanted to build more of these, right? Alright, let's charge up. Finish getting powered. This needs some work though, for sure. I'm alright putting in the effort to do it. It's just kind of annoying. Okay. Get that out of here.
Flight mode. Replication complete.
So it needs to be a... probably even a remote receiver. And let's throw down... Why do I have so many of these? Like, I genuinely just don't know the answer to that. Is there a reason this isn't sending more out? Is something else going on with my oil that I'm not aware of? It might be, actually. It might be that I need more oil
Cruise mode.
from, like... I think it's here. That I just need to upgrade the line. That's a distinct possibility. This is kinda-ish close to my green engine production, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm nuts. I thought it was. That's alright. It's only gonna need 2 green engines to make more. Alright. And then the idea here is that once I've got this resolved, it'll be a lot better.
Replication complete.
Yeah, alright. Let me figure out where exactly that production is. It's... oh, it's like right here. I'm right next to it and I didn't even know. Whoops. That's convenient. Okay. There we go. That should help quite a bit with oil. With some magnets, I could even make some Mark IIIs. I don't know if this needs to be Mark III, but what do I know?
Replication complete.
Does that fix any of the problems? Probably not. Is it draining faster than it's filling, though? I think so.
Flight mode.
No, that's alright. I kind of want it to be draining faster than it's filling to an extent. I really do keep building these things right next to each other. Okay. This has a bunch of titanium, which is fine by me, honestly. I think if we even go like that, then like up and... I don't know, maybe I didn't mean to be this close.
Upgrade complete.
In fact, I don't need to be up that high at all. Alright. More of these for sure. Definitely more of these. And then these feed into the Casimir crystals along with graphene and hydrogen. Okay.
Replication complete.
Right, and then you do the long reach too far. Are you serious? Did I build these wrong? So I did. Okay, that's all right. So we'll do it like that, and then kind of like that, and then similarly like so. And I probably need even more of these sorters. No, I'm actually good, but that's okay. Alright, and then down here,
Replication complete.
like that. That should stay on top of it pretty good. Believe they keep producing. Alright, yes. Good. Alright, the Mark 1 assembler works at 0.75 speed. Yeah. Yeah, I am aware of that. It's kind of built into the recipes, though, I think. Let's see here. I should really build these now, because these are going to be a problem if I don't get on top of it. These I'm already building automatically somewhere. Near the South Pole, I remember, so if I get too lost, I just go to the bottom and then it's over here. How many of these do I need? I want to build 6 of these, so I want 60. No, I want 12, so I want 120. Because I want 6 more on each side, right? Okay. So I want 12 times 60 of those. A bunch of those. Okay.
Flight mode.
Right. I want 120, 60 processors. Processors. Am I good on processors? Not quite, but if I do that, I guess I can. Okay. 60 processors, and then I want... Where is it? There it is. 240, I'm not even good on steel. Huh. Alright. Well, 240 of each. And then 12 times 20 is... still 240. So I need 480 green engines. Seems about right.
Flight mode.
And then I need... That's the wrong building. It's still the right recipe, though. 240, 480, 720... super magnetic rings. Okay. Plus 240 graphite.
Flight mode.
Let's come down here. .240 graphite. Give it a bit, this will work itself out. Alright, 240 graphite. Oh, but I already built one, so I don't actually need all 240. And I need 10 more, so 200 silicon, 200 steel.
Flight mode.
Got the steel right here. That's more than I need, and I know that, but that's okay with me. I have way more titanium than I know what to do with there.
Flight mode.
Alright, and then one of these interstellar things is going to be somewhere collecting...
Flight mode.
I think it's out here. I think the silicon one's over here. In fact, if those are full, I'm probably alright. I can probably just steal from them, right? That should be exactly what I needed. We'll build them like that. Okay. So that way I'll have kind of a steady stream of ray receivers coming in. Now I don't want to be carrying raw coal all that much, so I guess I'll just burn it. Forgot that I can do that, but I absolutely can. Okay, let's just give it a bit. It'll be a while. I'm getting there, though. Slowly but surely. I'm pretty satisfied with how this is all coming together, though. And as these power up, they'll get better. I still don't know why I can't turn on photon generation. Is that just a research I don't have? Antimatter capsule. You can feed those with graviton lens. Oh, you're right. I forgot that I can do that. I think I need all my graviton lenses though going into the green science. I'm so close though, because after that, this is the hard one for sure. And then mission complete, which I'm looking forward to, but that's gonna need one of everything. For photon generation, you need a research. Okay. Is that just this one here? It doesn't look like it though. Maybe this is the one, but that doesn't seem right. Proliferator Mark III. Photon spotlight mining. Maybe it's this. No, it's not. That's a better mining machine though. That's good to know. I didn't know that was there. Microscopic quantum entanglement. Oh, better. There's better, like, everything. I had no idea. Or is it... No, that needs antimatter. Oh, maybe it's this. Controlled annihilation reaction. Right, but this needs a photon first. Is it one of these? Vertical launching silo. Do I just need... Does it have to be like a proper Dyson sphere? Or is the swarm enough? Maybe that's it. Anyway. Now that I've been dinking around with that, I've got my ray receivers, and it's still not even all of them. They're done. I think maybe it's the Dirac inversion. Alright, maybe it is. Maybe it just didn't tell me. Oh, these actually link up to each other. Okay. And then as this climbs, the power will get better, right?
Flight mode.
I also happen to be on the wrong side of the world, I will say. Because this side is lighting up as that one dies off.
Insufficient materials.
So I'm halfway. Gotta keep that in mind. I guess I can research solar sails, right? Like work on improving those. That makes sense because you use critical photons for the antimatter. Okay. Maybe it is. Anyway. Problem for another day. I don't need that immediately. What I do need is better... Well, ray transmission efficiency for sure, but also solar sail life. In fact, I can make these things live forever. Not literally forever, but like for a long time. Once these are researched, I'll be pretty happy to have that one done. To know what the solar sails will last as long as possible. Plus, 900 seconds is a while. I mean, that's 15 minutes, right? I'm hoping this will resolve all of my power problems once this is done. I think it will. And then I'll need even more receivers just to get photons, but that'll be on other planets. Why is this one slowly climbing? It's like not... I don't know. I don't know why these aren't actually maxed out. Is it because the sun wound up on the wrong side or something? It might be, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, I'm going to wrap up in just a minute here. Once these are done, I'm calling it. Actually, while I wait, I can go to my memo tower and work that out, right?
Flight mode.
Okay. We'll leave the graphene notice. Graviton lenses are done. I am working on Casimir crystals somewhere. It's near where the strange matter is getting produced. It's near the strange matter. I have not started developing the circuits, but I was going to make circuits. I plan to ramp up off-world production and make the processors there. The recipe is only half what I thought it was. The recipe for green. It executes once every 2 seconds. Let's see.
Upgrade complete.
Do it once every 2 sec. Alright. More space fleets, that's a good one. Alright. Good.
Flight mode.
I love that tower. It's so nice for exactly what I use it for. These offline notifications are incredible. Also, I'm hoping this will fix a lot of the grid load problems once these are done. As they climb, it will improve. Oh, I actually need one more. Wait. Did I do the recipe wrong? I'm missing one up top. Oh, man.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Oh, it falls when I don't have light on them. That's annoying. So they'll never be fully optimized on this planet. Oh, that's part of why I wanted to build this off-world. It's coming back to me. That's right. I went out of my way to plan... Not out of my way, but you kind of know what I mean. Basically, the plan was always to do this off-world.
Replication complete.
Once I figured out this planet was a bit messed up anyway. They're 100% with the lenses? Well, the problem is it falls every night anyway. It's like, even if I absolutely nail it, it's... The axis of this planet is wrong for using them. Man, it's certainly better than it used to be. So this planet rotates around this way. Well, actually, the axis, it's not even a perfect sideways. If it was a perfect sideways, I could work with that. It's actually off-kilter enough that there's nowhere that I can accurately say always has sunlight. Okay, it's something like this. And so if it's like this, I guess I might have sunlight kinda-ish in this area. I don't know. The angle's totally wrong. With the lenses, doesn't matter if it's day or night, and if you proliferate the lenses, they last even more. That's good to know. I didn't realize that was how it worked. Yeah, I guess these just go totally dead every night. Annoying. You know, the other thing I can do is say I don't want any array receivers here. I just want, what is this? Meta energy? I don't even know. There was a tutorial at one point and I forgot it. Oh, the game is running, by the way, while I'm on, so I should... There's... Right, isn't there an interstellar power? Yeah. So with this... Or release the power stored in a fully charged accumulator. So, I mean, I can start putting a bunch of power from these into accumulators. And then moving the energy across stars. These are a must because with them the ray receivers will work 24/7. Okay. I mean, in that case, I almost certainly have to work on improving the whole setup then, right? Let me jot that down too. With graviton lenses, my ray receivers work all night. Consider ramping up lenses to the original production specs and then pouring the excess into rays into that. Okay, got it. On that note, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go upstairs and say hi to my wife and everything. Yeah, but we got a lot done. This is very productive day. I'm pretty pretty proud of where we wound up because we got strange matter done. Strange matter is absolutely awful. It turns out to try and produce. It's not that bad, I guess, but you can tell I played the game too much. You see it, but I actually tried to middle mouse on my desktop to turn it. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought the desktop needed to be turned. Anyway. That means it's time to log out. That's what it means. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I'll probably be back even tomorrow. So that's the plan. Might get derailed, but that's what I'm working towards anyway. Thanks again for being here, and I will see you later. Bye!